Hello there, goddesses. How are you all? Just making sure everybody is on and we're all good. Yes. All right. So, hello and welcome. We're Motivation Monday, and I am Lisa Barwise. I am your wellness alchemist. I'm here to be the kick-ass catalyst in the transformation of women around the world. And today's Motivation Monday is all about this concept of buffering, which is basically placing a big old band-aid on your stress and anxiety using overeating or drinking or binge watching things. Yeah, trying to deal with your stress and anxiety by eating it or drinking it. So what to do instead, how I can help you with that, and to help to come out of this crazy and uncertain time feeling stronger, feeling healthier, feeling more prepared mentally, rather than going back. Does that make sense? So as people are joining in now, hello, you're most welcome on here. I can see you on. I'd love to know where in the world that you're joining from. I would love to know if you have any specific questions as we go through this, because it's also a live Q&A. I will happily answer it. So yes, today's topic is about buffering, the concept of buffering, or placing a big old band-aid over your stress and anxiety using overeating and over drinking, comfort eating, comfort drinking, and binge watching things as a way to kind of deal with what's going on right now. And first of all, I have to say that I understand why we do this. I'm not going to be like a big old meanie and wave a stick and go, you're so bad and wrong for wanting to or feeling the impulse to eat or drink or do these things. But what I do want to help you understand is the ramifications or the consequences of this. And I'm not just talking about all those crazy memes that are going around the internet of babies with super duper fat rolls, or the one that I saw today was these two very large people that now thinking how can they fit through the door to go back outside because they couldn't fit. So I understand there's a lot of memes going around. Some of them are quite funny, I have to say, but it is really a struggle for us. You know, we're probably eating more than we would if we were out and about, or we're eating in a different way. We've never maybe really truly understood the relationship between what we eat and where that goes in terms of weight and putting on weight. We've maybe never really understood calories in, calories out, being in a calorie deficit, not being in a calorie deficit, and we're just wanting to feel better. And I understand, guys, I really do. I'm not trying to wave a big stick. I'm not trying to be or poo-poo on your parades. But I'm just trying to let you know that the ramifications of that potentially for your health, which at the moment health should be at the forefront of what's going on, right? Your immune system, your energy, how you feel about yourself, all of this should be kind of the number one priority, right? And it's hard when you're stressed, and it's hard when you're feeling anxious to make good decisions, but I'm going to help you with a couple of points today. All right, so the downside of overeating, first and foremost, is more what it does to your brain. Okay, you know, in the moment where you just go screw it and shove a whole packet of biscuits in your mouth. Anyone else? Just me? Okay. You just shove that whole packet of biscuits in your mouth. In the moment, it might feel like, okay, feel a bit better, but it's almost like within a couple of minutes of that, the mental beating up that you give yourself, the guilt, the shame, the emotional torture that you put yourself through because, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I really shouldn't have eaten that. Oh my goodness, that was so many calories. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, and you can just spin out of control in terms of the stories you tell inside your head. So if your goal was to lessen that stress and anxiety, you've actually just doubled the load and the stories that are going on and whipping around into your mind. So it's trying to stop the triggers that then trigger you to make the decision to eat those biscuits or cake or buns or drink the wine or whatever, and help you to stop yourself before you get down there, okay? So in times with greater stress and uncertainty, and in times of heightened anxiety, it's really the most important thing I can say to you right now is two things. First one is routine. So we're all out of routine right now, right? Some of us don't even know what day of the week it is. We don't know what we're doing or what we're getting up to. But I have created myself a routine every single day, that certain days I have different workouts, which I do live workouts for my tribe, a community and VIP community. But I also have certain things I do on certain days. Okay. And I've created a routine where I still get up, I still put my face on. It makes me feel good. I got myself some lashes. I cut my own hair. I did my own nails. I'm turning up for myself because I know that if I do this, I feel better. And that's all it's about. I don't care what any of you think. I don't care if you're like, oh, I don't like your eyelashes, or oh my goodness, she looks silly. I don't care. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me and my mental health. So I get up, I have a shower every single day. I wash my hair, I put my face on, put on nice workout wear, because I live in workout wear anyway, because that's my job. But I still put nice ones on, yeah? And I have a routine that I follow. So I told myself that no matter what, I was going to get up every day and do things. That was number one part of my routine. The other part of my routine is that I move my body every single day for 30 minutes. Now, if you're stuck in a small space, in a smaller house or an apartment, or you don't have a garden, we don't have a garden, and right now, if you're still allowed to move outside, which most of us are for our daily exercise, yes, we are like dogs. We're literally like dogs now, aren't we? Looking outside, barking at everything that's out there. We go for our daily exercise and we come home and we have a treat. That's where we're also very dog-like. But moving your body, go for a walk, go for a dander around. If you can't get out, do a little bit of stretching, do a little bit of mobility. If you're saying to me, Lisa, but I don't have access to any of that, that's Hod's wallop. There are so many free workouts. I mean, I cannot turn without saying 100 free sources of yoga, free sources of home workouts. There's so many people out there providing you the most amazing content. Not just me, but other people providing you yoga and stretching and workouts and body weight and There is something that you can do for sure, okay? If you want me to help you, I will, but there's somebody out there. So you can't use that as an excuse. If you're saying to me, well, I just don't feel like it, I'm not motivated. The reason why you don't feel like it and motivated is because you haven't done it. This is the quandary, right? This is the vicious circle that we get in. When you start to move your body and just say that you're going to do it once, and maybe it's not even 30 minutes because that scares you. You say like, I'll go for 10 minutes, or I'll walk up and down the stairs a couple of times, or I'll start tracking my steps on a watch or some sort of a device. Or when you make a decision to move your body, everything changes. Not just because of the exercise. Exercise in itself and like losing calories and keeping you trim is just an effect of it. But when you move your body, one, you tell yourself you're going to do something, right? You tell yourself, I'm going to do something, and then you do it. That is the crux of it. You create an inner word, you create that promise to yourself that I'm going to do something. I'm going to get up, I'm going to move. And then it becomes easier every single day to do it because you've established this little routine, this habit, this intrinsic little habit. So that's what I would suggest to you, yeah? Just start with that. Start with movement, walking, walk up and down stairs, stretching, mobility. If you're feeling really fancy, download a home workout, but moving your body, yeah? So routine and moving your body. The other, which is kind of in part of that routine, the other part of routine that I always do, which I've always done before, and I'm just making sure that I do it like to the letter, is I do daily goals and gratitude, okay? Anxiety and stress is a response to fear. We're fearful. We're fearful of what the heck is going to happen. Am I going to get sick? What am I going to do about my job? How long is this going to last? That little loop-de-loop that's going around in your mind, yeah? And fear and gratitude cannot exist in the same space. If you can look around right now and count even just one blessing with what's going on. I have a house, a roof over my head. Not everybody does. I live in a nice environment that's clean and loving. Not everybody does. I have the ability to feed my child. Not everybody can. Do you know what I mean? So when you count your blessings, and I don't mean this as a judgment, I should be so grateful because other people in this world are starving. And no, let's not go into that. Little things. So right now, I am really grateful for the fact that I bought some daffodils and they've bloomed today, which I shared on my Instagram earlier. And I'm feeling like everything's in bloom. There's a bit of sunshine. Spring is in the air. That brings me joy today. Brings me joy. Yeah? So little things like that in your day. So my little gratitude journal that I have, and you don't need a fancy pants journal. You don't. Don't make that into another barrier of why you can't do it. You can just do it in a little notebook. It's fine. But the little one that I have, which I was gifted, it's very cute, asks me 3 questions. What are you grateful for today? What are you proud of today? And what made you smile today? And I thought those prompts were amazing. Yeah? What am I grateful for today? What am I proud of today? And what made you smile? And so every night before I go to bed, I do those gratitude. Yeah? Some people like to do them in the morning. I like to do them specifically at night because I kind of think about the day. So some people like to do it in the morning, sometimes it doesn't night, doesn't matter. Part of your routine. You figure it out. But routine and gratitude are my 2 tips for you to stop the buffering. So instead of trying to dull those edges of the stress, because that's what we're trying to do, right? When we drink, when we use any sort of buffering tool, it could be binge watching TV, it could be any of those sorts of things. And you know the difference between sitting down and enjoying a movie, because that's what you would do as part of your routine anyway, versus I'm just going to sit here all day in my pajamas and just eat the biscuits. That feels different, right? So if you are buffering, whatever that might be, overeating, comfort eating, drinking, binge watching, whatever that is for you, if you look at routine and gratitude, that will make such a massive impact on what's going on right now. Okay? So this is why we have our Goddess Got Goals challenge, where we track as part of our 5, we call it our Morning Star 5 Morning Star habits that we do every single day, where we, no matter what, I do those every single day, no matter what, crisis or not, I do it anyway. And part of that is your goals and gratitude, and I move my body every day. I also drink a lot of water, yeah, which is really good. Makes me need to go pee, which makes me move. See what we did there? But also is so good for your immune system. We've got supplements in there. We've got taking a green smoothie. We've got other little things too. But the most important thing is understanding that you are in control of it, okay? If you want to feel better, if you want to feel in control, if you want to get on top of that anxiety and that stress, you need to find stress relieving and anxiety reducing ways to work. Because ultimately, drinking in the moment might dull that edge, but we all know that the next day it just makes you more anxious. Come on, hand on heart, you know you have that. You have maybe the dehydration and the headache and the palpitations. You know, you didn't sleep so good. None of us sleep very good when we've drank too much. We might go out quicker, but we don't sleep so good, yeah? Or the overeating. In that moment you feel good, but then you start adding on top of the anxiety and the stress, the guilt and the shame on top of the overeating. So there's always something, there's always someone that will help you. So there's always something to be grateful for, and there's always somebody that can help you, especially during this time. So routine and gratitude. And the last one, if you really want another tip, is ask for help. Reach out. There's always somebody that can help you, whether you do it in a more structured way as part of the challenge, and part like which my new clients, we've got our beginners 6-week transformation challenge starting today. You've got till 8 o'clock, ladies, if you're really interested. We're closing registration at 8 p.m. GMT today. But if you or you can just do that through friends. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to in a Facebook group. Reach out to start writing letters to people. That's something I want to do, start sending notes to people. I think that'd be kind of cute. So it's on my list of things to do. But that's what I'm saying is you are in control. Perspective is all about how you can still stay true to your goals, to the things that are important to you, even during uncertain times. There's always something that you can do, and you just need to do what you can, where you're at, with what you've got. That's it. That's all you can do. But I promise you, if you focus on those things, you are more likely to feel better, which is your goal, right? You just want to feel better. You'll feel less anxious. You'll feel less stressed out because you've got the routine, because you're moving your body, because you're more grateful and finding joy in the little things. So I hope that was helpful today. As I said earlier, we are closing our 6-week transformation challenge. If you are wanting to get on board with that, you can do that. I'll put a comment underneath this video. warriorgoddesskettlebelltraining.com/yes. You can join. We've got only until 8 p.m. today, and then the doors close. Okay, don't be that girl tomorrow that goes, can you please let me in? No, is the answer. Okay, I uphold my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I do it. So please come and join us. If you want some structure, if you want some accountability, if you want a friend, if you want a community, if you want to be able to do home workouts in the safety of your own home, if you want to learn what it's like to be in a truly loving and supportive community, because we got your back. Yeah, and we're totally rooting for you. So I would love to see you on the inside of that. If not, I'll be back here for Motivation Monday. Actually, will I be back for next Monday, because it's Easter Monday and I was going to actually take a break, which is part of my self-care. So I might do Motivation Monday on Tuesday of next week, because I want to take a couple of days to enjoy time with Josh and do the stuff around the house that I've promised myself I'm going to do. I'm buying a drill, people. Buying a drill. Quite excited. A lot of things I want to put up, some painting and some power hosing and all those sorts of things. So I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. If you need anything, reach out to me at hello@warriorgoddesskettlebelltraining.com. You can go and click the link in my bio to find out more about the 6-week challenge, or you can just PM me or DM me through whatever mechanism, Instagram or Facebook. If you want to reach out, I am here for you. Enjoy your Monday. Have a wonderful one. Peace.